What's up, guys? It's your boy Wave106, and as you guys know, last year was a year that was packed full of good games. We had Elden Ring, we had Horizon Forbidden West, we had Dying Light 2, we had Pokemon Legends, Mario, Kirby, and then we closed out the year with God of War. With that being said, now we want to take a look at the top 10 most anticipated games of 2023. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Alright guys, coming in at number 10 on the countdown, if you like the Arkham series, the devs over at Rocksteady are cooking up some super good sauce for us called Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. So this game is going to take place in Metropolis and revolves around the infamous Harley Quinn, King Shark, Deadshot, and Captain Boomerang, where you have to defeat Brainiac. Yes, Brainiac is back at it again. But also, he's mentally enslaved some members of the Justice League, so you have to free them as well. You don't have to do this alone though, because this game is going to be 4-player co-op. Yes, 4-player co-op. I know, we get let down by 4-player co-op so often, but in theory, you should be able to run around Metropolis with you and your friends, taking out bad guys, freeing the Justice League, and defeat Brainiac together. Graphically, so far, the game looks pretty impressive, and the gameplay that we have seen looks pretty good, but this is the biggest takeaway. Kevin Conroy, yes, the Kevin Conroy, is voice acting for Batman in this game, and with that, I'm personally looking forward to this game. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. The game releases on May 26th, and it's coming to PS5, PC, and the Xbox Series S. Alright, coming in at number 9, we have Atomic Heart. Now this Bioshock lookalike is actually blowing a lot of people away. It takes place in 1955 during the rise of the Soviet Union in Facility 3826, where a scientist develops a polymer that sparks this massive technological breakthrough in the fields of energy, robotics, and AI. But it looks like those robots and AI went batshit insane and started causing a lot of chaos, and that's where we come in. We've been tasked with keeping the situation under control at the facility, but it kind of looks like it's beyond that point, not gonna lie. But the world looks stunning, and it looks like you get some cool powers to help you out along the way. And based off recent news, the game is supposed to be more melee focused, so that'll be interesting to see. But this game releases on February 23rd, and it's coming to PS5, PS4, PC, Xbox Series S, and Xbox One. Alright, to all my Street Fighter fans, Capcom has cooked up another one for us, Street Fighter VI, and ever since February of last year when the game was first announced, and when Capcom announced that Ryu and Luke would be returning, Street Fighter fans have been going crazy. And rightfully so. This is a game that's never really lost its nostalgia, and it's one of those classic fighters that made a lot of people's childhoods. I think that Capcom does enough to keep the classic feel of Street Fighter, but adds just enough to keep it fresh, and that's super awesome. I'm excited that some of those classic characters are back, and I'm excited to play this game with friends that have some good wholesome matches where I may or may not want to throw my controller up against a wall. And also, you can't forget about the tournaments. Ah yes, the nail-biting, seat-grabbing, controller-breaking tournaments. Definitely looking forward to that as well. The game releases on June 2nd and will be coming to PlayStation, PC, and the Xbox Series S. Coming in at number 7, we have Final Fantasy XVI, and come on guys, let's be honest here. Just look at your screens for a second. This game looks incredible, from the lighting to the combat system to harnessing the power of the icons that you kill. Is it icons, econs, e-icons? Anyway, what else is there to say? If you like Final Fantasy 15, this one should be right up your alley. So this game is going to take place in Ballistia, where the world has been divided into 6 nations. Eventually there's unrest, and there's a blight that consumes the land due to the icon Ifrit. Ifrit destroys the main protagonist's home, and now we're on a quest of vengeance to destroy Ifrit and to take back what is ours. From what we've seen so far, the different areas look very unique and well polished, and the boss fights are looking pretty saucy, not gonna lie, pretty saucy. But I'm excited to roam around and explore and find those little Easter eggs that we found in Final Fantasy 15, which we'll be able to do on June 22nd on PS5. Number 6, we have Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Now, I'm not usually an EA fan, and I'm still not. But the Star Wars Jedi series is something that they've done right. So this game is going to take place 5 years after the events of Fallen Order, where the Empire has initiated Order 66. That is correct, where all Jedi must be executed. So now, playing as Cal, you must survive the seemingly endless pursuits of the Galactic Empire. People are pretty hyped about seeing the powers that Cal gains, since it is so long after Fallen Order, and I'm also looking forward to the new means of traversal that we'll have, since it looks like we can ride animals and even use pterodactyls as paragliders. Nonetheless, everyone is hoping that EA continues to do a great job with the story and continue to add more character development as well. We should be able to play this game on April 28th on the PS5, PC, and Xbox Series S. Leviosa. Coming in at number 5, we have Hogwarts Legacy. This game has been gaining a lot of attention ever since its announcement 2 years ago, a lot of which was pretty bad, but I think it's safe to say now that people are actually excited about this game. This game is going to revolve around a 5th-year student at Hogwarts, where he's been given a wizard's field guide from the Ministry of Magic. Yes, the Ministry of Magic, yep. Anything coming from them is going to be super promising. But this field guide is the key to ancient magic, and your job is to figure out why this magic is suddenly trying to be used and who's trying to harness this magic. The story so far sounds promising, and some of the areas should be cool to explore too, like the Forbidden Forest, Hogsmeade, and Diagon Alley, but I'm looking forward to the smaller things as well, like playing Quidditch. I want to ride a broom. But this game releases on February 10th and is initially coming to PS5, PC, and Xbox Series S, and then will come to PS4 and Xbox One on April 4th, and then will release on the Switch on July 25th. Coming in at number 4, we have Diablo 4, and to all of my Diablo fans out there, you guys know that this game is looking pretty juicy. This is the game that fans have been wanting since Diablo 2, and with Blizzard promising a darker world with hundreds of dungeons to scour through and its returning rogue class, Blizzard has shown that they are listening and that they're willing to keep their fans entertained for hours on end. But there has been some backlash with Diablo 4 being a live service game, specifically due to the possibility of microtransactions. Yes, microtransactions, the bane of every gamer's existence. But hopefully the devs over at Blizzard don't fall into the same pitfalls as EA, especially with this game, because this game has the potential to be a masterpiece. We don't want our relationship with Blizzard to be tarnished, but we will find out if they're listening on June 6th, and it is coming to PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. At number 3, we have Wulong Fallen Dynasty. Now, Team Ninja has a lot of people on the edge of their seats with a Sekiro Soul-style game. Little is really known about the story of this game, but what we do know is that you play as a nameless soldier where you fight against monsters and demons in a dark fantasy version of the Three Kingdom period. The game will give you 5 classes to choose from, where you have to focus on dodging or deflecting enemy attacks. Each enemy will have a morale rank, which tells you how hard they are, and the more difficult they are, the better loot they'll drop, and you can equip these items to make you more powerful. As you perform close range attacks, the spirit gauge will fill up, and then once your spirit gauge is full, you can pull off some super cool spiritual attacks, and you'll also get to choose one divine beast that will either assist the player in combat or provide passive perks. This game looks like loads of fun to play, and we'll be able to play this game on March 2nd on PlayStation, PC, Xbox Series S, and Xbox One. Coming in at number 2, we have the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and ever since its announcement back at E3 of 2019, fans have been extremely hyped about this game, and with the drop of the newest trailer, fans around the world are speculating on what secrets are in store for us. From being able to use Vessels of Light, to gigantic sky dungeons, to rewinding time, to being able to fly, fans are really deep diving into the endless possibilities. But you know what I think this shows? I think it shows that fans everywhere are just excited to dive back into the world of Zelda and explore. The Breath of the Wild was perfectly executed and gave gamers a glimpse into how amazing a sequel could be. The Breath of the Wild's art, open world, story brought so much joy to so many people's hearts, and fans are expecting nothing less from the sequel. This game will be dropping on May 2nd on the Nintendo Switch. Coming in at number 1, we have Spider-Man 2. After Insomniac's success with Spider-Man on the PS4 and Spider-Man Miles Morales, they've officially announced a sequel to the lineup. This game is going to take place a few years after the Miles Morales game. Just exactly how long hasn't been confirmed yet, but this Peter Parker Miles Morales duo will be teaming up to swing around New York City to kick some bad guy ass. With that, there's been a lot of speculation revolving around the potential for co-op in this game, which would be pretty cool to see, especially since their powers are very different. It'd be cool to team up with a buddy to see how your powers can work together. Also, did I mention that Venom is one of the released villains in the game? When Insomniac announced that Venom will be in the game, fans lost their minds, including myself. To see how Venom plays in the game will be interesting, and even more interesting will be if either Spider-Man gets a black suit. But I guess we'll find out later on this year, because the game doesn't officially have a release date yet, but when it does drop, oh my gosh, I'm picking up this one. But that's been it for the top 10, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you guys agree with this list? Do you guys disagree with the list? What are you guys looking forward to? What are you not looking forward to? Let me know. I've been waiting for 6. You guys have been amazing. And until next time, as always, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the wave. Peace!